Welcome back to Siem Reap, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a longish video where I'm going to take you through and walk around a little bit of the main familiar spots of Siem Reap after the road's construction has occurred. So join me on this walk as we start near this place here, which I can't remember the bloody name of the hotel. I've stayed here once. Here's your Mexican joint. Here's your Greek joint on the corner. We're going to go through Pub Street, check out what Pub Street's like, see what businesses are still open, if any, and then go for a cruise up Sibuta Boulevard, which I think that's how you say it. It is far more organised than it used to be, so I'm very excited to show you what the town looks like. So let's rock and roll. Check out the road here with the drainage. It's all excellent. We've got new road markings, line markings here. Footpaths looking pretty good. A couple of barangs here, which is nice to see. I don't feel like I'm the only one. Yeah, check this out here. This has all been reorganised and something you've never seen here before. Apart from a Prius, but look at this. Parking spots with lines and everything. Same across the road. Let's cross over. And the discipline's pretty good, I must say, except for this bloody... What is this, a hybrid Corolla, is it? No, it's a Prius. Prius is in the no standing zone. Look at that. Blocking a driveway. Poor form Prius. But yeah, doesn't it look good? Prior to the roads project, this part here was the only bit that was really paved, and I think the Japanese government paid for this bit, and it was being done or finished in 2019 when we were last here. So you can kind of see this type of pavement stuff. But this is Pub Street here, guys. Shadow of its former self. So let's go for a wander. Mind you, it is only 10 o'clock in the morning, but you can kind of see straight away, it feels pretty dead. I don't know if this place is open. It looks like maybe it is, maybe it isn't. This is one of the temple joints. Here's Temple Club. Temple Club is still open. The guy that runs Temple or owns Temple owns the whole street. He's done pretty well. This is pretty sad. This is an institution here in Siem Reap, and it is also shut. Angkor Wat Bar. Since what was it, 1998? No, 94, 98. So this has been going for yonks, and I mean, everyone's been at Angkor Wat. So it's pretty sad that an institution like that's shut. Across the road, you've got, what's that, Monsoon. There's Hanuman's King, that's new. That's Panya's new joint. Our mate who had Udaya Angkor bed and breakfast we stayed at a couple of years ago. He's gone in partnership with a mate, and they've opened up a bar on Pub Street whilst things were relatively cheap. I think this joint's still going. The other Mexican joint, Red Piano, I do know is shut. That's pretty, I mean, that's a pretty, Tomb Raider bar, pretty iconic joint. That's where Angelina Jolie came when she was filming a few movies. I think Il Forno's down that one. Il Forno's still open, can confirm that. Good to know that the pizza joint's open still. This place, I think, is another temple joint. Still going. Goal Sports Bar. You might have to come here and watch the footy if they play AFL. These Cheers, I think Cheers is still going. Looks like a bit of activity in here, actually. Maybe it isn't. This place on the corner was shut as well. Actually, that whole thing was shut. Check that out. Kaput. And here we are coming up to Sibuta Boulevard. So yeah, a bit sad to see some of the institutions on Pub Street shut, but I suppose it's the reality of what's happened during COVID. I don't think there was any rental assistance or anything like we had in Australia. This joint, what was that called? That was a pretty... Oh, it's going to be a 7-Eleven. Bloody hell, look at that. Bar X, that's it. I've never been in there. Well, we'll never get to go in there now, so it's going to be a bloody 7-Eleven. Look at that. That guy's having a look. G'day, mate. How you going? Here's some more parking spots. Luxurious parking spots on Sibuta Boulevard. Just in case you don't know, they've got witches' hats. Letting you know that this is for parking. And they've got this sort of parking. And they've also got 45-degree parking, which it looks like some of the locals are having some trouble shoving their cars in at a 45. Oh, that might be different there. Yeah, 45's there, which is pretty cool. Nice new Mazda. Down the back here, a lot of the little laneways. Let's have a look, might as well. It's hard to tell during the day what is and isn't shut, but doesn't look like there's much happening in there. Picasso bar. This looks new. Blue building. Looks like a bloody boat. Can't tell what it is. No. Crepe Italy is still going. Crepe Italy? Yeah, Crepe Italy. Crepe Italy. It's too early in the morning to pronounce stuff. Actually, have a look at this. Zando has a new building. And it is superb. What was here before?
Hello?
Just a can you remember what was here? It wasn't the bank. The bank was the other corner, I think. Where's that one there? I can't remember for the life of me. I'll have to check some previous street view stuff, but... Oh, Zando. I don't... They're gonna go by. It's okay, I'm walking. All good. Guys are really putting the hard sell on just to get a bit of business. This Zando's massive. Katoni, sounds like a tile shop. Katoni Tiles, High Street Reservoir. And there's a fancy restaurant in here too. Oh, it's a coffee shop. Can't see the sign, it's been covered by an umbrella. Roundabout's looking good, nice and green. Nice little separation triangle in the middle. Where the bloody hell was my money exchange, folks? Here's an area. Let's cross over here. Tour les Jours still going. Tour les Jours. Is that how you say it? I don't care. It's how I say it. Here's the roundabout. Oh, I don't think I've been here when this hasn't been dug up. It's bloody marvellous, isn't it? And there's that river down there. I still have the habit of just walking on the road. I've picked that up from Kinal. Just ignoring the footpath that is available to you. And use the road. So that's a very Cambodian thing. Let me walk down this way now. Have a look at this fake taxi. Oh gosh. Isn't that a porno thing? And it's a Royal Cambodian Armed Forces car, and they've got the fake taxi thing. The old gillet, what do you call them things? The spikes and the wheel nuts. It's very gangster. Very gangster Prius. There's about 9,000 pod gauges on that thing too. Oh, what a go have a look. I don't want to get my ass kicked. Guys, this is another example of passive selling. This guy's got his market here, his Bluetronics. And we've got the big Bluetooth speaker. Just selling passively. G'day, mate. Good. Sabai. Bye. Ateo con bông.
Maybeបន្តិចទៀត
Sao đó?
បន្តិចទៀតត្រូវការទុកទេ
Ateo con.
ហើយស្អែក
Ateo.
Tomorrow
Ateo con. All good. Akun. It's every ATM under the sun. Look Look at the orderly traffic. Everyone's in their lane. Bloody marvellous. Can't remember what was here, but it's now gone. Another work site, another place that's gone busto. Little massage joint still standing. Hello. Bit of work happening here. I cannot remember for the life of me what that was. A big building. Well, obviously it was a big building, but it was some sort of pub thingo. Upsala School. Wasn't this the fun centre where the kickboxing was? I think it was. That's all changed now. But just have a look at the street, how much cleaner and organised it is. It does look a lot more aesthetically pleasing than it used to be. Oh, this is the boxing joint, Anchor Warriors. Up in here. And it's all gone to shit. This Miniso, there's about 10 Minisos around here, so I'm not too worried that Miniso's gone. People here don't like Miniso, it's shit and expensive. Don't get your stuff from Miniso. That looks nice and tidy, doesn't it? Even though he's parked on the wrong... They're all parked on the wrong side. Doesn't matter. Bit of a touristy shop. Here's a guy cutting something with his big DeWalt saw. Is it a DeWalt? It's DeWalt colours anyway. Oh, he's doing some painting. Captain Snooze. I think that's a capsule. It is, it's a capsule hotel there. I might have to have a look at that. Just shows you how high the land was previously, how they just sort of pile on to get a bit of elevation. Here's Gold Camry. No need to make a comment on that. Your little local shops. These places are really good if you want to buy some soft drinks and waters and whatnot. Just go to one of them instead of your big supermarkets. They're locally owned. They're generally pretty cheap. And you're supporting people, real people, not big companies like Lucky. Although it is nice to go to the Lucky supermarket because I'm soft and I like air conditioning. Computer shop. Genuine Lamborghini hats. Coming up to this particular intersection. The old tour operator, pharmacy, pharmacist. Number one, Cambodia cashew nuts. Cambodia cashews. How do you like that? Still some remnants of the old footpath here. I think these used to be pretty angled like so. And have a look at these new traffic lights up here. This is where Burger Joint is on the road. What's it called? I'll look at it in a second. Here you go. 1011. It's a new fancy shop. They've misspelt girl, but we'll let them pass. Looks like it's going to piss down rain. What do you reckon? This is your Asian market. And check out the discipline in the lane adherence. It's pretty good. Here's your 45-degree parking. Burger King, that's what I was looking for. Your Burger King's still there. No need to worry about Burger King. Check out these new flash traffic lights. Nice aluminium styling. Very clean. Got the new lights here. Street lights as well all on this road. Looks pretty good. That white guy should have known better. Breaking the law. There's your KFC up there if you're that way inclined. I'll give you the big tip though. If you want dirty bird here, there are far dirtier birds you could consume. I'd give KFC a wide berth. Only if you're absolutely desperate. Go, traffic's flowing beautifully. Bloody marvellous. Well done, Siem Reap. It's all orderly. No one's stopped in the middle. Oops, spoke too soon. Oh, well done. Good job. Look at this. Slow and smooth as you like. How many aircon units are in that bank? Bloody hell. Cool as a cucumber in a Cambodian public bank. There's a couple of Sheilas. They're taking up most of the road, but come on girls. Let's cross now. Make sure we don't get bowled over. Good work, mate. And this is the street here, guys. If you remember, you can buy your own personal boombox or karaoke machine. And hasn't it been cleaned up beautifully as well? All the boomboxes in the world. Very happy we didn't buy one of those mobile karaoke machines. But they're all still here. They're all still in business, which is good to see. Stay. Oh, that's a big one. Tom Tom. Check these things out. That's kind of an industry that's very local in that Khmer's like their big boomboxes, so they're all going to stay open. I've got to get back to my place of residence, but I might nip that in the bum here, guys. But what do you think? I think it looks pretty good, like as in the town on the roads and the order. It looks far neater. And it's more aesthetically pleasing than what it used to look. And I just hope that it will attract more people. Crossing over, no worries. I just hope it will attract more people to come back here, and when they do come back here, it leaves your tourist with a far better impression of the place and give them a reason to come back. Siem Reap's a place where I think people come in, they stop in when they go to the temples. They might do 2 or 3 days. Chuka, if you're watching this, you might actually do more than 3 days in the entire country. And take in some of the other cultural aspects and sounds, sights and things to do in Siem Reap, rather than just checking out the big temples and buggering off to your next stop, which is probably Phnom Penh or Saigon. This is marvellous. It's a nice truck. Oh yes. There's more rust on that than actual steel. Oh, I'm right. Beautiful. Righto folks, I'll leave you to it. I hope you've enjoyed this first look at Siem Reap post the roads construction. If you want to see anything else, we'll have to wait till the next one. Anyway, catch us later.